Hello, 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 hello. As always, I'm doing readings. I love doing readings. Don't be shy. I have all kinds of readings available. So if you want to do recorded reading or written reading, we can totally do that too. But info in the description of this video to book a reading with me. There's my website, all the info and whatnot. And you could always just book a short reading, and then if you like it, cool, we can extend. And if not, that's totally cool too. But people like it always. That's I love what I do. As long as you're just kind of open-minded and open-hearted, we can explore anything about your life, yourself. Could be love life, could be life purpose. There's so much good stuff there. So I really recommend checking it out. All right. So there's where to begin. We have all of this Sagittarius energy that is continuing to be fun and lively and playful and creative and expressive, and especially with our communications with others, Mercury and Venus being conjunct, there's so much good there. There's so much delight, so much like a beacon especially in the northern hemisphere right now, like the kind of colder months. There's so much warmth, energy to enjoy, adventure, possibilities, parties, having fun, travel. There's so much good stuff going on here. But that being said, as with all times, all transits, wherever the energies are at any particular time, there's always going to be particular challenges that we got to keep in mind. And I think the challenge for where we are right now, with Moon being in Pisces for the next couple of days, basically all of Wednesday and most of Thursday, is a T-square. So what is that? Basically, from the vantage point of the Earth, we have Mars and Gemini over here. Well, seen it from here. Mars and Gemini over here. And then on the other side, we have Sun and Mercury and Venus and Sagittarius, right? And then over here, we have the Moon, Jupiter, and Neptune in Pisces. So here we are on the Earth. We have these influences coming at us from three different angles, and it's a little bit discombobulating. The key for every kind of T-square, and T-squares happen all the time, by the way. There's nothing to worry. None of this is ever anything to worry about or be superstitious about or anything like that. For T-squares, the key is always to bring in the fourth energy consciously. So what does this mean? Basically, we have all the mutable energies, right? We got Pisces, we got Sagittarius, we got Gemini. We're missing Virgo. So we need to bring Virgo into the situation. So what does this mean? It means we need to be detailed, we need to be focused, we need to be grounded. Something that I've never done before that I've been really enjoying is I have this beautiful quartz crystal, and I just put it on my lap today. I was like, this is really nice. It's just on me, and I like it. I feel more grounded, I feel more weighted. And I think that's part of the energies that are going on right now. We have no earth energies except for Uranus and Taurus. We got the North Node in Taurus. So what does this mean? It means that we have a lot of emotion, especially for the next couple of days. And it's taking us in all kinds of different directions, in really positive ways and potentially, challenging ways. And we have our mind on overdrive. And not so much like the practical, like the mind in relation to the earth. That's Virgo energy. It's the mind in relation to ideas and abstractions, thoughts, right? That's the Gemini. So it's really simple. If we find ourselves overthinking, if we find ourselves restless, if we find our emotions kind of going everywhere, especially if we're around people that are maybe really intense over the next couple of days, or if we just feel like we need to get deeper in tune with our own emotions, all of this equals the same solution: Virgo energy. Pay attention to what you eat, do some light exercise, go for a nice walk, be around nature as much as possible, meditate, take care of your body, take care of your mind, clean your area, get the details, the organizational details right. This is just an example. Hopefully it serves you well, but I'm finally getting to recording. I have all the equipment I need to record. I'm super excited. And I'm starting with the drums, of course. Gotta start with the drums. So I have like a list, I'm looking at it right now actually on my door, of the 30 songs that I'm recording over the next couple months. And I broke it down song by song. I had it in my head, but that's part of the challenge of this time period, is Mars being in Gemini. There's so much going on in all of our heads. And for those of us who have a lot of Gemini and Sagittarius, it's on overdrive to a whole other extent, which can be great. It for all of us can be great because we can get stuff done. It's solving puzzles, figuring things out, etc. But there's only so much that we need to have in our head at any one time. And I think especially at this time, I've been also mindful of I wrote down, I'm like, okay, I have to do these 7 things today, right? Chores, work, etc., etc. And I just wrote it down, and then I put it away. And I'll maybe refer back to it if I forget something or if I need to check it out, how things are going through the day. But I wrote it down and I put it away. It's like the list of the recording. I wrote it down and I put it away. Yeah, I can see it, but like I don't have to think about it. And if I need to think about it, I'll look at it, and then I'll look, and then I'll keep moving forward. So I think that's really the key at this time is Virgo, like simplify. What are you doing right this second? What can you do to simplify your mind, your heart, your life, etc.? What can you do to be practical? What can you do to make your ideas and your dream a reality? Because that's really the not so sexy answer is it takes a little bit each day. And that's the wisdom of Virgo, is just a little bit each day. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes, even overnight massive leaps forward all are founded on the little bit you do each day. So that hopefully will help you at this time, because we have a lot of energies that are just on overdrive, and it's wonderful. It is wonderful because it's like vast visions of possibilities and opportunities and the horizon and excitement, and that's great. But how are we making that a reality? And also in making that a reality, we kind of come back to earth, we chill out a little bit, we get more grounded, and then we realize that we're actually making progress in a really powerful way. And at some point the rubber has to meet the road. So that's really the key, I think, at this time. Just simplify, focus where you are, etc., etc. I've already said it. I think one last thing is we are nearing the end of the Jupiter and Pisces transit. Jupiter went into Aries earlier this spring. It's been wonderful to experience Jupiter in Pisces, but we are about to move forward into Jupiter in Aries and the beginning, the definitive beginning of the next 12 years of our lives, of growth, of learning, of accomplishment, of opportunities opening up, doors opening up. So that's one last thing I want to share is just, again, be patient with yourself. The rest of this year is kind of a coasting. It's more like figuring stuff out. We are making progress, but it's really going to be with the upcoming year that things, again, that rubber meets the road in a major way. So be patient with that and really embrace this next month. It's a little bit less than a month, actually, basically by the Christmas holiday. Embrace reflection. Embrace going within. Embrace healing emotionally, spiritually. Embrace finding your own unique connection with spirit, with God, with the universe, with cosmic consciousness, however you want to put it. This is an amazing opportunity. So make the most of it, because when the new year hits, we're moving forward. So it's good to make sure things are really resolved in your psyche and emotionally, and that if you need any kind of spiritual wisdom, that you're taking it in at this time and learning and growing. And part of that is learning from other people, but part of that is also meditating and strengthening your own connection with your higher self, with the divine, with God. And again, it's very simple. I know this might sound like, oh, it's so grandiose, but no, it's really simple. Just quieting down, taking your time, listening to music that makes you really reflective and deeply introspective, healing emotionally as need be, and growing your spirituality. It's a very simple thing. Enjoy it. Again, going for a nice long walk can be wonderful. Again, as always, I'm doing readings. Come get a reading. Infinite love to you, my friends. Namaste. Peace.